Jenny, that situation that Erica has just described there, sort of a conflagration of relationship breakdown, bit of a panic attack, and some issues with employment. I mean, how common is that people, when that conflagration of situations happens, that actually they just do end up without a roof over their heads?
Yes, I think, Madeline, with the cost of housing out of control, I think, for people on low incomes, and low incomes not increasing at anywhere near the rate of the cost of housing. More and more of us are, just a few pieces of bad luck away from finding ourselves, if not at risk of homelessness, then homeless. A health issue, loss of a job, a relationship breakup, as Erica's described. It's very, very difficult. Our, services are groaning under the weight of demand. Here in Victoria, more than 100,000 people were seen by our services last year, and more than 20,000 turned away without what they were looking for.
And that's just because of a capacity issue?
That's just because of capacity, and because the tap that is running, that is driving homelessness, is probably getting turned on harder rather than getting turned off.
So you see the key driver of that as being the cost of housing to you?
The cost of housing and the impact it's having on very low incomes is undoubtedly the issue that we have neglected for 30, 40 years now, and we're now paying the price of it and seeing it pour onto our streets. And if you think that on our streets we're only seeing, in our parks, we're only seeing about 6% of the problem, there are many, many more people that we're not seeing, not because they're in the dark like Erica, but because they're in the backs of cars and in a range of temporary and unsatisfactory accommodation outcomes.